Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jack Rhodes speaking you again through the services of the Wapaka Public Library. As always, we appreciate everything they do to make this series possible and all of you for coming along to see us. Today we have a movie that's a little bit different for you. Here comes Mr. Jordan. This is the second in our fantasy series, and of three, the third in our fantasy series, and we're just about to give you an interesting little premise of it, and then I'll let you see what you make of it. This is a movie with Claude Rains and Robert Montgomery, and the underappreciated Evelyn Keyes in a supporting role. But the main stars are Montgomery and Rains. This was released in 1941 after we had come through the worst of the Depression. We'd come into the days of Hitler's takeover of Germany. We were operating in 1941, which was right on the cusp of World War I starting for America. And we were at the point where we needed this kind of entertainment and this kind of hope for the future. It is a sort of religious movie, and we apologize for that because we're not trying to proselytize anybody. But a lot of the movies made in this era were made with a Christian understanding, and we're time travelers. They thought at that time mostly that was what the country was comprised of, and so they unabashedly had some movies for the Christian audiences. So we are ready to go for that. Now, with that understanding, Mr. Jordan is played by Claude Rains. He is an angel, known as Mr. Jordan. He comes down to take over the life and change around the life of a good man who is a prize fighter, played by Robert Montgomery. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with this movie. What I want you to look at mostly is the whimsicality of it all. This is a delightful script, and it was a wonderful performance by Claude Rains, who could be equally villainous as he was in movies like Lisbon and Casablanca, or exactly humorous as he is in this one. I think you'll enjoy his sense of humor, which poked through at other movies like Round Up the Usual Suspects in Casablanca, down to the present day of 1941. This was released 2 years before Casablanca, so about a year and a half before Casablanca. After that, we were at war. It was 1943 by then. Okay, so let's just settle back and watch for yourselves. Here comes Mr. Jordan from 1941.